What's up, YouTube? What's going down, Sauce Gang? It's your boy Sauce Boss back in the building again, and you guessed it, with another Summertime Fly project. I am still doing the Summertime Fly project because, hey, it's still hot out. I want my knees to show, so I'm still rocking that fly shit for sure. So I'm letting you know where to go here for that show. Okay? I need to drop some bars. I need to get back in the studio. That was kind of hot. Maybe not. Okay, then whatever. But anyhow, jacket, this dope jean jacket style, right? It's not a jean jacket, but it's the jean jacket style. So that's what I'm gonna say. I ain't never done it before. This is the first time I'm finna show you. Man, I'm gonna tell you this now. It is crazy how many pieces it takes to make this jean jacket. It take about 30 different pieces to make this jacket. No cap, for real. But if I succeed and I do this just right, killed it. Man, give me a step on my chest because I'm Sauce Boss. Yes, I am, and I will be one of the goats of this time and this era. But let me show you the shoe. Boom. That I'm doing it to. Oh yeah, stupid fresh, super clean, super classy, and it's gonna go bananas. For real. So if I pull it off, it's gonna go crazy. So let's check this out. I already drew out my pattern. So I took it to the floor and I had to cut out all my pieces. And I'm gonna show you how you put everything together. Man, it is like putting together a Lego castle, for real. So let's put this Lego castle together, and you see what your boy do, because it's crazy and it's gonna take me a minute, and I'm making shorts to this joint because, man, that's how I get in, that's how I rock it, that's how I do it. So let's get over to the table of greatness and make some greatness happen. Let's go. So we are at the table of greatness, and now we're about to cut out these pattern pieces. I already told you earlier in the video, I already drawn out my pattern pieces. What I did use for my pattern, in case everybody want to know, I had another jean jacket that I cut up. Well, not cut up, I ripped up. And I used that for my pattern piece. I like that the best because I like the way it fits and everything like that. And I can make it larger or smaller if I choose so. But right now, this is what I'm using for my pattern pieces. This is where I got my pattern from, this jacket. So, and I made some alterations to this. So right now, let's get to it. Let's jump into it and make this happen, okay?
If they want the smoke, then yeah, it's no jokes, boy, it's up. In the end zone, that's a TD, we finessing chub. Filling up the stat sheets and they knowing that's a plus. Back to back, highlight plays, all my moves is tough. Watch them all die out, I've been killing with my looks. Feeling like a pro, I've been schooling all these rugs. They be betting all us, calling plays out the books. Little bit of prayer, hard work, that's all it took. All I want, W's and bankrolls, that's all I want. All I want, that's all I want. W's and bankrolls, that's all I want.
Now that we got all our pattern pieces cut out, we're gonna start on the back and then we'll work from the back to the front, assembling the pieces. So I'll show you how you do it. So you'll have your center back, your left yoke, your right yoke for the back. And what you want to do is, it's going to be on this side. So what you'll do is, you'll take it like this, from corner to corner, all the way to the top. You'll pin it, and then you'll sew it down with a straight stitch on this side, and you'll do the same thing on that side with a straight stitch. With a straight stitch, and then you'll fold it over, and then you'll sew a straight stitch straight down. You'll do it on the other side, and then you'll top stitch it. And I'm gonna show you how I'm gonna top stitch mine, because I'm gonna use a special needle. It is a double needle. Let me show you. So I'm using this double needle, as you can see right there. Double needle to top stitch it. But it don't double stitch it it doesn't double stitch it on the underside, it just double stitch on the top side. That's it. So I'm using this needle for that. So let's put that over there. I'm gonna take it to the sewing machine and I'm gonna show you everything. I'm gonna top stitch it and then I'm gonna show you what it look like. Okay, I'll be right back. Okay, now as you can see, everything is sewn. You see I hit it with the straight stitch. Then I went over again and I serged it on both sides. So now when you're done with that, you just want to take it like that, flip it over. And when you're doing it like this, you actually want to make sure this side, it's gonna be folded like that, but you're gonna want to take this side and you're gonna want to twist it that way. So instead of it coming out looking like that, like this is overlapping that part, you want this side to overlap. Now you see? So this is wrong. If this side is overlapping the white, it's wrong. And you want the white to overlap like that. So you just want to fold it all the way down, and then you're going to double stitch it all the way up. And I'm going to show you the needle when I install it and everything, and how it looks and how it actually stitches. So I know you want to see that. So I'm gonna show you. Yeah, so I'm gonna do that for you, and then this is how it should look. Let me just get everything situated, and then meet me at the sewing machine. As you can tell, I already got the double needle in there. What you'll have to do when you're actually using this double needle is you'll set up the sewing machine as regular, but you'll add an extra bobbin or an extra thread to get that double stitch, so you can actually thread it twice. So you'll thread it like this and like that, but you only use one bobbin. But I can show you that in another video. Just wanted to touch on it a little bit right now, so you can see how I'm finna achieve this double stitch in a one shot. So just watch me how I do this. All right. So that is how the stitching looks, and it should look with the 2 needle. Looks really good already. The pan out picture. That's how we're looking. So that gives you just a 1-shot straight 2-stitch look. Real clean, serged and everything already. Looking really clean. Okay then, so let's move on to the other part what I want to show you. Let's move this back. Tilt this up a little bit more, like that. Alright, so now that we got this part all sewed down, we actually want to do the upper yoke, I believe it's called, but that's what I'm gonna call it today. So what you'll do with that is you'll take this and you'll take these two and you will sew a straight stitch, serge it, then top stitch it, just like you did that one. So I'm gonna do all that in one full motion, and then I'm gonna show you what it looked like, because you've seen how I did it down here already. So I'm just doing these same steps up here and show you. So I'll be back in a moment. As you can see right here, everything is already sewn, serged. The back is completed. This is how it looks. Y'all tell me what y'all think. If y'all liking it so far, drop your boy a comment. Let me know if you're liking it so far. Now this is what everything looks like. That's how it should look like when it's completed. Let's move on to the sleeves. Let me show you the sleeve portion. Your sleeve is going to be in 2 portions. So what you're going to actually do is you're just going to take the 2 portions of the sleeves, because this is how, when you're making a jean jacket or a jacket like this type, the sleeves are always in 2 portions, so they'll be split. So you'll take these 2 halves of the portions and you'll actually want to just, like I said, you'll want to lay them on top of each other, mirror them to the best of your ability, like so. Like I said, straight stitch. You can straight stitch it all the way up until about this point right here. You want to leave this part open because you're going to have to flip this part back and actually like that a couple times, and you're going to have to sew it down so everything meets up seamlessly. So you want to leave this part open. You don't want to sew that down, so you just want to go right up into there, and then you can serge right up into there, and then you want to complete this by folding it back and tacking it down and actually doing everything. So when you're done, when you're actually done with it, your sleeve will look like that, as you can see. And you see I'm still doing white over green, not green over white. So it's white over green. So, you know, that's how I wanted to do it. You could do yours a different way, but I like white over green, so that's how I'm doing it. But you see how it is, because this is where the opening will be at right here. So, and that's how everything look underneath. So this is what we're getting right now. So I'm just gonna go ahead and knock this one out, and then we can get back on over here, and then you can see what I'm talking about. Then we can keep on moving. All right. So now we got the back pieces put together. We got the arms put together. Now we're working on the front panel pieces. Now the left and the right will have each 4 pieces. This is how it will look, you know. So how you want to start this at, we're going to save this one for last, because this is where you got to actually still install your pocket, if you want to install a pocket. If you don't, then that's fine. But let's start with this one, and let's start with this one, right? So what we're going to do, like I've been showing you before with all the other pieces, let's just move this one, right? Move that out the way, and we'll take this out and move that out the way. Let's get it back, and let me show you. You're going to start off with facing them. You're going to start off facing them like this. Straight stitch, then a serge, then flip it over, then a top stitch. And I'm going to show you this, and then I'm going to show you the other piece as well. And then I'll show you how to install the pocket on this one as well. And then we'll just keep on moving and working. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do that, sew it down, then I'm going to show you how it should look. Okay. So as you can see, we got one side attached. Now it's time to Do the same thing to this side. Sew it down the same way. And then top stitch it on this side. I think I should install that pocket. Before I do that, I'm gonna cut the pocket right now. So I'm gonna do that. So how you cut the pocket on this one is like that. As you can see it, you make your marks right there, and then you just split it open so you know exactly where you're going and how you want it. So I'm gonna do that right now. All the way up to the triangle. Like that. To the triangle. X-Acto blade, and then I will just cut the rest of the way down. And do that on both sides. Like this. So it should look like this when you get done. Make sure I cut all the way through. Okay, and there we go. So it should look like this all the way through, and then we'll just fold these pieces back, and then add the flat pieces to the pocket. So let me just fold these back, and I'm gonna show you. Okay, now it's completed. All three pieces are installed. This is what it looked like. And if you are attempting to make this jacket or something like it, this is what it should look like. So take a look. And if it's like this already, you're on the right path. You're doing absolutely wonderful. Now, let's get to this pocket right here. You see I already made this cut. Earlier, I just showed you about the slit that I already cut for the pocket. Now we're going to install the pocket for this. So now, you should have your pieces for this pocket should look like that. It's going to be similar as the bomber style pockets that I have done before, but the pieces must be a lot bigger. So right now, what we're going to do is, we're going to remove this one first, right? And we're just going to focus on that one. So you're going to need, on your pocket, you're going to need a trim piece. So you could your trim piece on your pocket could be anything that you want, any color. The same color fabric, different colors, whatever you want to do. If you want to get as creative as you want to. But let me show you how you do that. So you'll have the top lining piece. You want to take your top lining piece, and you want to take your edge piece, as you see right here. So this will be your edge piece. So what you'll do is, you could take your edge piece. It could be as long as that, or it don't have to be. Whatever you prefer, you know. So what it's going to actually have to be, you're going to have to see how it is, face to face, and you're gonna want to sew, straight stitch, straight down. Always, everything you see I'm doing, I'm locking it in really tight. I'm straight stitching it. Then I'm going back over it and I'm serging it. So what we're going to do is straight stitch it. So then when you straight stitch it and you flip it back, it's going to be like that. So now that it's all sewn together, it's going to be assembled like that, as you can see it. Then you'll flip it out like that. And that's how it should look when it's all sewn together. Then you'll just want to bring this piece to meet this piece over there like that. Just like that. And then you'll sew it down, iron it down or whatever like that. So it can look. And then on this side, it'll look very, very good. Now that everything's installed, the pocket's installed. That's how it looks. I think it look amazing. You know, but I think everything I do is amazing. So I'm very biased. I'm very, very biased. So, you know, but let's continue doing this. So now that we got that installed, right, we're going to continue doing this one side, and then we're just going to do the other side. And you ain't even got to watch that because you already know what it's going to be, right? So we still got this. We still got the upper yoke to still attach. But before that, we have to do the pocket. So let me grab a pocket. So we have one pocket and we have one flap for the pocket. And how this works is I already took the liberty and I sewn around it already. I should serge it, but that's okay. And what we're gonna do when you actually do it this way, you know, you get it like that, you're just gonna flip it inside out like that. Make sure you got something to push them corners out, nothing sharp to get them corners all the way out. And then what we're gonna do with this is, once we push these corners all the way out and get everything, we're gonna top stitch it all the way around. So we're gonna double top stitch it all the way around, and then we're gonna double top stitch this all the way around, but we gotta fold this and place this right. So it should, just to give you an idea, it's gonna look like that. That's how the pocket is gonna actually go and everything. So you'll be able to check that out. So everything is put together now. The top piece is stitched, serged, and everything. You can see it on the back. I just have to clip, when I'm done with everything, you know, I gotta clean everything up on the back side. But it looked very clean to me on the back side, because it's a jacket and it won't have a liner for this. But I'm gonna add snap buttons to it. But we'll get to that later. But this is how it looks on this one side. So everything that you saw that I did on the right side, I'm gonna do the exact same thing on the left side. So I can show you that, but I don't think you might want to see that, because if you saw the steps from the first one, then it's no reason to repeat that, I think. But one thing I do want to do and let you know, so when you're actually attaching the pocket and the pocket like this and the flap, you don't want to take your pocket all the way up to the center line as the same, because then you won't have no room, and then you'll sew the pocket down. So you actually want to move your pocket down 1.5 inches. I use 1.5 inches because I like the way it's positioned, so it's still functional. You still can use it and everything like that. So you'll want to move your pocket down 1.5 inches and then sew it down, and then everything is sew this down. Then you attach this. You'll sew this down. You'll sew the flap down first before you attach the top piece, and then you'll flip it back like you do before, sew it down with a straight stitch, then you come along with a serge, and then you top stitch. And that's how it's going. As you can see, everything is going in the same pattern when you fold it. So you don't want to start mismatching your folds. So you want to keep all your folds the same. All in, all in, all in. So that's how you do. Keep all your folds the same. So we got all the panel pieces sewn and cut out, and now it's time to attach and make this a full jacket. So let's go. Let me show you how you're gonna do this. Right? So we're gonna take this back piece right here. You're gonna take your back piece, you're gonna have that down, and what you're going to do for that is you're going to do this. You're gonna sandwich them together like so. But the only thing you're gonna do is you're gonna sew up here, then you're gonna go to the other side and do the same thing and sew up here. Then you can straight stitch, then serge, then you're gonna flip it back. Okay, as you can see, I told you to sew and serge right up here, the collar, right here on both sides. So if you did that, great job. Everything else is left open still. So now what you're gonna do is flip everything like this. So one side is on one side, the other side is on the other side, but both attached by the collar. Armholes are open. So now it's gonna be time to do the armholes. And how we gonna do that is you make sure you got the right armhole for each side. This is the arm, And so what we're gonna do is we're gonna attach this, like we're gonna attach this. So, but what we're gonna have to do is we're gonna have to flip it, and we're gonna have to attach it all the way around from edge to edge with this pin, all the way around. And then we're gonna sew, serge, then flip, and top stitch. And let me just pin it. Let me just pin, and I'm gonna show you what I'm talking about. Okay, so now you can see I pinned it all around. That's how it should look. You're pinning. The sleeve is still open. Everything is still open. You want to pin it all the way around, all the way to the end, like that. So it still be looking open. You know, and then you'll sew all this. We're going to sew all that later. But the main thing first is to pin it. We're going to sew it. We're going to serge it. And we're going to do that for both sides. And then I'm going to show you how it looks. Okay, let's take a look at this and see how it came out. The sleeves are serged and sewn all the way in on both sides. So once your sleeves are serged and sewn all the way in on both sides, it'll get that extra strength to make it look super clean on the inside. What you will do after that is, before you close everything up, you're going to want to top stitch this. So you're just going to want to fold it over like that, like we've been doing the whole thing. You want to just fold it over, and then you just want to top stitch. And then once you top stitch it, you'll be able to close it up. So now I'm just going to top stitch around the arm area, and then I'm going to show you what it looks like. And then we're going to I'm going to pin this together and close it up and show you how to close it up and make it. Okay, so now as you can see, this is how you close it up. Everything is going to be open, and you're just going to actually, piece each piece together. You know, all the arms, all the sides, and you're going to do this on this side, and you're going to do it on this side as well. You're just going to pin it together, and then when you're sewing, it's really easy. It's just a straight stitch all the way around, serge all the way around, straight stitch all the way around, and serge. So, but this part I'm going to actually show you so you get it right. So let's head over to the sewing machine so I can show you. Okay, right here, as you can see, it's already sewn down on both sides. So you can see it how it is on the front side. Right in the middle of here is actually where your buttons are actually going to go, and that's on both sides. So I'm just going to do the same thing to the other side like I did to this side, and then I'll be right back, and then we're going to keep it moving. Okay, so now we're at the point of attaching the collar to the jacket. So you'll have your two facing pieces for your collar like this, wrong sides facing each other, and you just want to sew around like this. I have already sewn and serged around just to give it a look. And what you'll have to do once you finish with that is you'll have to flip it inside out like this. And you want to have something unsharp to actually push them corners through. Just push them corners all the way through. Make sure, but not puncturing and not pushing too hard where you break the thread. Just enough to get them corners through. And move to the other side. Just enough to get all that fabric that's stuck in there out. You know? So that looks like it's gonna be okay. So now what you'll actually have to do before you do that. So your jacket is open, if you can see it. Let me zoom in on that side a little bit. Get over there. I want you to really see this. So let's get it right here. So your jacket is open on here. You already sewn all the way up to the point right here where the mark's at. You stopped. And you're gonna sew back up on this side, but you don't want to sew this all the way up because you're gonna actually need this. So when it's folded over like this, you're gonna actually take these pieces and fold them in. Fold your pieces in, like so, like that. So they're gonna meet. Your pieces will meet like that when you fold them in. So you'll have a folded in piece that look like that on top of each other. And what you're going to do is you're going to want to snip right along here. Right here will be my mark, as you can see. So you just want to snip a little bit, like that. Snip a little more, but don't snip too far down. You just want to stick it up enough. Snip a little bit more. Let me see. And you just want to keep checking the fold. Keep folding it down so you can see where you at with it. You don't want to go too far down. So I like that because you want it like this because this is where the collar is going to catch right along this part. So now that you got it like that, fold this in. This is how I do mine. You know, somebody might show you something different, but this is what works for me. So you fold that down like that. Right, make sure it get all tacky. You know, just make sure fill it out with your hand if it's tacky enough, which it is. You folded it down. Now you just want to fold it on top of each other like that. Like that. And then you want to do the same to the other side. So let's go over to the other side and get that. And fold it on top of each other. Like that. So now when you start sewing, you're gonna sew up and sew all the way up and all the way around. And this part, like I said, this is the part where your collar is going to attach. So that's what we're doing now. So let's attach this collar now. Okay, as you can see, I already somewhat got the collar pinned to the jacket. This is how it should look. The notches meet up all the way around. See? And it should meet up right on the notch. So when you actually turn it over, it should look like this. So whatever side you want your top side to be showing, that's what's going to show first when you actually flip the collar down. So I wanted the white Louis to be showing, the green on the back underneath. So that's how I did it. So we'll just have to sew it down with a straight stitch first, and then you can serge it if you want to, but you can just sew it down with a straight stitch, and that would be fine and lock it in. And then when you finish, you will actually, to do the front side, you'll want to tuck underneath and then pin like that, and then sew another straight stitch all the way around, catching it all the way around. But I'm just going to sew this down first. I'm going to show you, and then we'll get back to the other part. Now, as you can see, I sewed it down. You'll flip this in, tuck it, and you'll sew all this down all the way around. The collar is fully attached, and this is how it's looking right now with it fully attached. I just have to do one more thing, clean up some things, and I'll show you the finished product. So now the project is done. I just wanted to let you know this is something I never did before, never tried before, never attempted before, because it's so many pieces to put together to make this jacket, right? But I hope it came out super dope. I'm going to let y'all be the judge of that and let y'all decide. And then when we come back, y'all let me know, and I'm going to let you know what I think, how it came out. And I'm just hoping that the juice was worth the squeeze. For real. Because, man, I put a lot of time, put a lot of love. And look, you know what I'm saying? I put my sauce on this because I'm the boss. So, let's get on over here. Let's check it out. Let's get this B-roll popping. And let's get back over here so we can chit-chat a little bit more about this project. Oh, I made shorts as well. I didn't show y'all this process. And I did change up the design of these shorts from the other shorts. So I made front pockets instead of side pockets. And if you ever want to see that video, how I actually made it to the front pockets, you want to know how I did that design, please just drop me a comment. And I'll gladly show y'all that, because y'all sauce gang and y'all part of the gang, and your boy don't leave y'all out on nothing. And I want y'all to be dripped out from here until infinity and beyond. So let's get on over here. Let's check this out. And man, let's go.
Yeah, ain't shit sweet, ain't shit funny. Look, it's blue tints on my hundreds. Life been going how I want it, yeah. Life been lit just how I want it, yeah, yeah. Now she talking like she want me, yeah. Ayy, wave. Look, life been lit just how I want it.
Fuck, I look like stressing. I be finessing. Dolo in my section. Built like a blessing. Fuck, I look like stressing. I be finessing. Got my muscle flexing. My money stretching.
Yeah, ain't shit sweet, ain't shit funny. It's blue tints on my hundreds. Life been going how I want it.
Big bands like a main event. Already paid the rent. Feeling like winning my favorite shit. Boy, I was made for this. Flex mode on gym rat. I been that young legend, no. Them boys can't fuck with it. I ain't shy, I'ma let them know. All of my bitches be multiples of 10. I'm fed to win. All of my niggas be comfortable with sins from his to gin. Niggas be hating because I been ballin' and they gotta ride the bench again. Ain't gotta wonder, I know when she callin' that she tryna ride that dick again. Keep it a C note. Niggas is D-League, they could be more. I brought the A game, gripping them B cups by the seashore. Filling up my rubber band, 100 band, I need that. Big dog, no small bark, I'm cool on your feedback.
Yeah, ain't shit sweet, ain't shit funny. Look, it's blue tints on my hundreds. Life been going how I want it.
Fuck, I look like stressing. I be finessing.
Yeah.
Dolo in my section.
Ayy,
Built like a blessing.
in that
Fuck,
T.
I look like stressing.
Wave, life been going how I
Got
want
my
it.
muscle flexing.
Okay, mahogany tint on the skin. I feel like a 10 out of 10. If you hearing it, got in the plan. If not, then somebody been watching the kid. I made it out of a jam. I got some ribbons in front of me blocking you, stuck watching life in the stands. I know that you sick, the drink got me thin, I won't fold under pressure. I'm young and I'm reckless, I'm all the way in it. You see that I'm more than expected. My mind is a treasure, I get it. Deposit come from overseas. My coin up, I'm the bag boy, yeah, I told bread for the sound click. Pretty thing, quick to crack a smile for me, yeah, I gave her that joystick. Dab at the pin with no malice, before then I'm copping a mo with the palace. I'm out of the street, the ship in the jet. I used to be broke, I'm up a few chips, you can tell by the drip. Ain't nobody telling me shit. Won't smile for the flick, you know what it is. Ain't shit sweet, ain't shit funny. Look, it's blue tints on my hundreds. Life been going how I want it. Life been lit just how I want it. Yeah, yeah. Now she talking like she want me. Yeah, ayy, wave. Look, life been lit just how I want it.
Fuck, I look like stressing. Dolo in my section. Got my money flexing.
Ain't shit sweet, ain't shit
Fuck,
funny.
I look like stressing.
Woo! What did y'all think about that? Let me know. Everybody that has a comment, this is your chance to comment. Just drop your boy a comment below. And if you really like it, go tell some of your friends to come back and watch this video. Or if you hated it, go tell your friends to come back and watch this video. And y'all can hate it, y'all can love it, y'all can critique it, y'all can do whatever. Drop your boy a comment and let me know what y'all like to see, if it came out amazing or it was a Okay then? But in my opinion, man, I smoke that. For real. Big smoke. For real, for real. Like, I don't know what to say about it. Like, I made the attempt. No. It wasn't an attempt. An attempt is a try without success. An attempt is a try without success. And this wasn't no attempt because this was successful. Okay? Successful. I'm going to let you say it again. Successful. Yes, it was, and I killed it. You see them shorts, you see the pockets, you see the colors, you see the shoes that matched that. Was the shoes matching the jacket, or was the jacket matching the shoes, or was the jacket matching the hat, or was the hat matching the shoe? I don't know. You tell me. Comment below. I got that from Tall Guy and Mr. Organic. Shout outs to y'all boys right now, because y'all inspires y'all nigga for real to do this. All right, but anyway, man, that is crazy. If you like it, drop your boy a comment and everything like that. I'm just here for y'all to give y'all that drip. This should be the drip report or something like that, but nah, Jim Jones got the drip report, so I'm just here for y'all because I love y'all, and I hope y'all show your boy that love back. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to run them numbers up. I'm trying to run them subs up. That's what I'm trying to do. And if you feel that I should be do like a little giveaway with some of these projects and things that I'm doing, you know what I'm saying, let me know and I'll do that. You know what I'm saying? We'll work something out and we'll make that happen. But I just want to say, like I say, all about this time, never stop striving, never stop dreaming, never stop designing. It's your boy Sauce Boss. Till the next time, you know your boy is out.